In the next 48 hours, Kenya will reopen her skies to international flights, with the first flight from across the Kenyan territory landing at the Jomo Kenyatta International Airport on Saturday. But flying into Kenya during this COVID-19 pandemic will be a new experience altogether. First of all arriving passengers on international flights will be required to present a PCR-based COVID-19 negative certificate. At the airport, passengers will be screened, with those coming in expected to have a body temperature of not above 37.5 degrees Celsius. COVID-19 related symptoms will also be checked on all passengers, and only those deemed okay will be let through without being quarantined for 14 days.
Let me say this is not a blanket approval, and so we do have initially a list of countries from which passengers will be allowed.
These countries include Rwanda, Ethiopia, Uganda, Zimbabwe, Morocco, Namibia, Canada, Japan, South Korea, China, and Switzerland.
These countries are the countries with mild or limited community transmission. All they have declining incidences, and these are the ones initially we shall be allowing passengers to come from.
The aviation industry has taken the biggest hit from the pandemic, with most countries having grounded air travel. Kenya Airways, for example, had reported a loss of 10 billion shillings in revenue as a result of the pandemic. The Transport CS says the reopening of the skies will bring back tourists and investors, directly impacting the country's economy.
You know, Nairobi is an investment hub, not just for East Africa, but the entire region. And so we shall have investors, we shall have business people now having to travel to Nairobi to be able to do their business. And of course, trade.
By allowing only nationals from 11 countries to travel into Kenya, the country has virtually locked out tourists and business people from the country's main source market, like the USA, France, Germany, and the United Kingdom, countries that provide the largest share of revenue to Kenya in terms of tourism. Also still locked out are Kenyans in such countries who might have been waiting for the resumption of international travel to come back home. But for the government, it's safety first. What about Kenyans seeking to travel abroad?
Meaning you and me. They'll be required to abide by the particular travel, health, and COVID-19 related requirements of the destination country. So before you travel, make sure that you know where you're going, what that country expects.